Hey Pirates, it's Adun. Got a request in clan chat to show off this attack that I did on number 4 in our last war. So, wanted to oblige them and do a little bit of bragging maybe on the side. Uh, Town Hall 9, you're going to quickly discover once you get here that, especially as you go higher, the best way to go about getting 3 stars in clan wars is to tailor your composition to each individual base. So in this base, I had a look at it, and the thing that first jumped out to me is that there are 4 air defenses in the core and 2 expos in the core, all tightly clustered on top of each other. On top of that, you look at this base and think, where could there be Teslas? And there's really only a couple locations. There's one spot here, a couple spots over here, and then quite a few spots right in this line right here. So unless he has troll Teslas outside or something like that, odds are good there's going to be 1 or more Teslas right there in front of the town hall. So whenever you see a base with all the air defenses clustered up tightly, govalo is probably going to be the way to go. And that stands for Golem, Valkyrie, Balloon. So the idea is you get your Valkyries into the core. Valkyries under a heal or a rage are very, very scary, and they do a lot of area of effect damage very quickly. So you can kill all 4 of those air defenses with your golems and your Valkyries and your heroes, and then on the back end of the attack you can use balloons to clean up all the leftover defenses since there's no air defense to take them out. My strategy here was to drop 2 golems, my own golems, level 4 golems, 1 from over on this point over here, and 1 all the way over here to distract all the defenses, and then a couple wizards, 1 here and 1 over here, 1 or 2 over there, to create a nice wide funnel. Valkyries are drawn like magnets to buildings that are directly next to each other. So, things like this cluster of defenses or of storages and collectors over there is very dangerous, can very easily lure your Valkyries off to one side. So I make my nice wide funnel. I wall breaker into this compartment right here, and the golems start pathing in. Behind the golems, I drop my heroes, and then right after the heroes, I drop my Valkyries. I dropped max Valkyries out of my clan castle and brought 4 of my own as well. Once that sort of progresses, I'm going to come in from the side here with my balloons. I brought a lava hound as well, in case there are any air traps. I can eat any of the bombs with the lava hound and tank all 3 of these archer towers in this wizard tower. Then just 3 balloons per defense around this edge to wipe out all the archer towers and everything else that can shoot up, and hope for the 3-star. I also did bring a hog with the intention of dropping it over here to target that wizard tower that would lure the clan castle, but I forgot like a dope. But fortunately, I got away with it. So I'm going to hit play here. You can see my golems go down on these points over here. A couple wizards there to clear out those trash buildings. I drop my hog from the top there, like a goofball, and then I drop my wall breakers in to blow up that wall. So they open it up. You can see my golems are getting annihilated by all this point defense here. So it's a good thing I brought 2 of them and didn't try to get away with 1. You see 3 Teslas pop up there. That's great, because here come the Valkyries. I use a jump to get them into the core. I probably dropped the Valkyries a little bit early. You can see the dragon got onto them. But with a heal spell, that's enough to keep them alive even through a dragon, especially when that dragon's got a poison on it slowing down its attack. So dropped a rage to get the Valkyries in there. You can watch how fast these defenses melt. It's 2 or 3 swings. At that point, I dropped my lava hound over on the side. I thought I dropped it a little bit early because I dropped them before the air defenses actually went down, but turned out perfect because he ended up tanking all those archer towers and wizard towers. Balloons came in, 3 to a defense. I dropped a couple hastes just to help them along. If I had to change one thing about this attack, I probably would have put only 2 defenses or 2 balloons per defense over on that western side. That would have saved me maybe 4 or 5 balloons that I could have dropped over here on top of this archer tower and Tesla and sweeper that were in this corner. Just would have made it a little bit cleaner. Fortunately, didn't get ruined by this sweeper pushing my balloons away from the archer tower. But at this point, all I got left is a couple storages and a barracks or whatever down at the bottom. I got a couple minions and a couple wizards helping with cleanup. I still have a Valkyrie alive over there chopping through some walls, both heroes, and not to mention a handful of balloons. So my Lava Hound never did pop, which I really wanted my Lava Hound to pop to give me more minions to help clear, but that's the way it goes sometimes. So fortunately, was able to get it done, and in about 2 minutes and 10 seconds, that pretty well crushed that base. So I had over a minute of time left in case things would have gone a little bit sideways. But for a change, everything went to plan. So that's my review of the attack. I hope you learned something.